was a few people who kind of pushed me to get on MySpace. One of these guys was my friend Tim. He told me back in the day, Adonde, whenever you're having a bad day, keep a folder on your MySpace, if you ever make one, and anytime you get an email from a girl saying, oh my god, you're so hot, you're so cute, you're so adorable, or any flattering emails, save all those emails in that folder, and whenever you're having a bad day, open up that folder. So needless to say, last night that folder got opened. Let me share with you guys some of these emails that were in this folder. So really quickly, before we open up this private section of my MySpace inbox, I just want to let you guys know that, you know, when I get these emails and I show them to you guys here on the video blogs, I don't want anybody to think that by me saving these, I got some kind of ego or I have a big head or something like that when I read these things, because you guys have seen my head. It's pretty big as it is. It can't get much bigger. You know what I'm saying? So any of you guys that have seen me offline, you already know. You know how you know it's actual size? Because the text down there says actual size. So if any of you guys have met me offline, I already got a big head. I'm here to entertain you people. Here we go. First email. You have a hot body. Thank you very much. You know what? I was actually getting these kind of emails before I ever started taking off my shirt and dancing on camera. So yeah, I do appreciate these, but the secret is just lighting and camera angles. My body's not all that. So you know, you get the random, you have a hot body, and my friend told me anytime you get any of those emails, always save it. I didn't save all of them because they're kind of generic after a while, but then I got this one. You have a body like a god. Everything is in the right spots. Wow. Now, you know, I kind of blush when I read, even now I'm blushing a little bit. Alright, you're winning our competition over here for hottest CGS player, by the way, LOL. You know, that one made me feel a little bit warm inside. Thanks a lot, ladies. I do appreciate that. Again, when I get stuff like this, I don't go getting all big-headed. I do videos, this is my way of saying thanks. Next email. Wow. You really are the perfect man. You see, it's like, this is the kind of stuff I get on the internet. Girls don't tell me this stuff in real life. You cook, you pay attention, you understand relationships, you play video games, you watch cartoons, you're really nice. Anything you can't do, you know, okay, let's keep the video blog going on. I don't want to start ranting or anything. I know you've got to have a girlfriend or something. Actually, still no girlfriend to the girl that sent me this on May 9th. That's pretty recent, so you know, we're gonna get into that in this video blog. We're gonna talk about that for a little bit as to my theory as to why I might not have a girlfriend, with me apparently having this ridiculously awesome body. You know what? It might be my big head. I think it's my big head, but we'll get around to that in a second. Girls don't really talk like this in real life. They only talk like this on the internet. I'm sure some of you guys might. Does anybody else get that, or is it just me? Because I normally don't have girls. Well, actually, no, that did happen once. I was at Blockbuster, and I'm just sitting there looking at videos, and this girl just came up to me, and she was like, "Oh my God, you are the finest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God. You are just so gorgeous." I just stood there kind of looking at her like, waiting for somebody to jump out and be like, "Ha ha, you thought she liked you, but she really didn't." Out of the thousands of girls I've ever met in person, only one has ever acted like how girls act toward me on the internet. So if you're gonna act like this toward me on the internet, you need to act like this toward me in real life. I'm just saying, you know, if you think I'm some fine, sexy, dark chocolate piece of lover man, don't just say it when you're behind a keyboard, you know? So which leads me to the question that I get every time I do a live video stream. Every single one. Every time I go live on Ustream, I get the same question at some point before the night is over. sWooZie, why are you single? Every single time. I'm gonna go on record. The reason I'm single is because girls only want to hit on me when they're behind their keyboard. Because when it's face to face, guess what? They're not like, "Oh my God, wow, However, you know what? I'm mistaken again. I'll share these with you really quickly. So, for any of you that have been to Universal Studios in Orlando, actually in Hollywood also, they have City Walk that connects to Universal. Now, the one in Orlando have these long belts that you can wait on, and it takes you all the way into the attractions, into City Walk. So, you know, I'm kind of speed walking, not like being rude, but I'm walking about a click faster than everybody else. I'm walking by these girls, and it's about 5 girls, and I kind of squeeze between them and say, "Excuse me, ladies." And as I squeeze between them, I feel one of them pinch my butt, and I turn around like, I didn't know what to say. I was smiling, and at that moment, I knew I could never be a girl, because if I'm a girl and I walk through a group of guys and one of the guys pinches my butt and I turn around like, I'm gonna be in trouble. So yeah, but you know what, the reason I turned around kind of like a little bit flattered is because that stuff doesn't happen to me. You know, that doesn't happen to me, so I didn't really know how to react. But I guess if I was a girl, that stuff would happen more regularly, and I'd be so annoyed with it. And then you'd probably get the stereotypical response that when a guy pinches a girl's butt, they turn like, "Who touched me? Who touched me?" You know, you'd probably get that response. The whole girls are one way on the internet and another way in real life, that's still kind of vague. So I probably should break it down a little bit more. For all you guys who have this burning question, alright, we're gonna set the record straight right now. No vagueness. Let's break it down Barney style. If you're gonna be on Team sWooZie, listen girl, I mean we run a tight ship over here. So I'm gonna share a few of these with you guys for now. Same thing, I don't want you guys to start thinking that I think I'm all that, or I put myself in an authoritative position above all these other females who want to be with me. It's not even like that. It's just I know what I want. First thing, smokers, if you drink, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with drinking. However, when you start taking it over into the drunk department, if you're out there getting drunk frequently, if you're doing these, then we're not going to have a crossover until these things stop. The whole excessive partying, believe it or not, this one isn't on a lot of guys' lists, but the profanity, the belief system too. I mean, I'm at the point to where I don't just date for recreation. I mean, if I was one of the kind of guys that didn't really see a long-term future with you, then none of these would really matter to me. I would date any girl that met, you know, whatever criteria I had. But when I look at potential would-be girlfriends, I look at it as a long-term thing. So hopefully this video blog will deter people from asking me as to why I don't have a girlfriend now. Now you know. Keep the emails coming, ladies. I just wanted to put a little bit of a bright spin on the whole situation, seeing as to how Sanchez is not going to be here with us. And Warren, if you're watching, dude, I apologize on the Mac's behalf, and I'm just gonna let that, you know, that whole stuff, I'm just gonna let it play. You know, everything else is going wrong right now. The camera's acting up. I mean, life is so horrible, right? But then again, things could be worse.